we have to sit there and ask ourselves, why is it this war is happening? Okay? I want people to put the same standard in effect, right, with what people are thinking in terms of Israel and what people are thinking in terms of the Muslims and the Muslim terrorists over in Iran. Right? The whole thing is, they wanted regime change, right? And they're getting it, right? And somehow we have so much propaganda out there that's, AI or, misinformation, right? Sort of what we were dealing with during before Trump's presidency and during. But my whole point is we need to hold people to the same standard, okay? We can't sit there and say that what Epstein did was bad and, what the Afghanis did, and, let's not forget sort of, what side we're on, guys, right? Because at the end of the day, we do have people, right? We do have Muslim jihadis, who are instinctively saying, it's okay to put bombs on children, right? This is what happened during the Afghanistan war, right? We dealt with Iran then, and we're dealing with Iran now. So we have to ask ourselves, where is it we are on this, this plane? If we're saying that I think, yes, they need to be held to the same standard, but we can't forget that the Israelis, right, are the ones killing terrorists right now, with our help. And, if we're going to sit there and say that we're going to sit there and say that the terrorists, are people we need to be defending, right, who are using children to instinctively hurt people, then, realistically, what we can say is that the war in Iran is completely justified. If you're saying that, killing people is just wrong, then, you have to understand that that has been the entire Muslim faith throughout many ages, right? They've been slaughterers, murderers. They've murdered and raped women within the Crusades, right? And they're doing that now, right? And they're trying to get away with it. So, yes, there needs to be accountability within Israel. There needs to be accountability within the U.S. government, and we need to sit there and we need to understand and I think fix our political system first before we go into any foreign affairs. But, I do agree that, with everything that's, we're doing against Iran to an extent, so, we have to keep that in mind. And, we need to sit there and sort of understand why this war is happening, right? Why is it that these people overall want our downfall? And we need, accountability within our own side as well. So, in saying that, let's hope that happens soon.